car. Sorry I didn't start filming before. This is one of those things where, you know, obviously I got my son with me. He's in the back seat. And I just needed to concentrate what I was doing, get everything going. So anyway, head to the dealership. We'll see you guys there.
Exit right to exit 37, 66th Avenue, Zone Way, OBDII Coliseum. Then use the right lane to turn right on Zone Way. Use the right lane to turn right on Zone Way. Then use either lane to turn left on Oakport Street. Turn right, then turn left. Turn left.
So unfortunately, the car didn't have the package. Got here and it was the wrong specifications. Not happy right now. Not happy right now. So I wish I didn't drive all the way down here. Leo's already asleep. I don't have time to go to our dealership. Unfortunately, this looks like one that I'm gonna have to pass up. All right, so I obviously ended up purchasing the car. This was one of those things where I really tried to, you know, be on top of it, which means as when I saw the car was listed, I contacted the dealership. I actually drove there. I was actually in the area at the time. I said, you know what, this is probably about an hour away, but where I was at the time, I was probably about 20 minutes away from the dealership. Let me put eyes on the car, verify the car the way it is, and I can move forward, you know, over the phone, what I need to do to take care of paperwork. And during the talks, it was, yeah, you know, let's go, let's start the process. And I said, no, let's verify the options. I want to verify the options. Does this car have the S Sport package? Does it have, you know, these wheels? Does it have these, you know, there's certain things I was asking for. And if you're familiar with the SQ5, it's desirable to have the S Sport package. You get the sport differential, you get the air suspension, and I wanted the black optic because I don't like the aluminum trim. So I was confirmed to have all these options. I'm like, okay, cool. They said the car just got in, it's going to detail. Once the car's all done, you'll be able to, you know, buy it. So this was probably like a Tuesday. So Friday comes along, I made an appointment for Friday. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, this car is probably going to be sold. Someone can walk in any moment and buy the car. Little did I know, that's when I get drove over there, you see what happens. The car was missing. It had everything minus the S Sport package. And I knew it right away. As soon as I pulled up, I could see the car sitting a little taller than the normal ride height. And I said, okay, it must be on, that can't be, unless they have an off-road setting, it must be on steel springs. Well, it was on steel springs, and I saw I could see it in there, and plus I could look at the brake caliper, so it was black in color. And I said, this is not the right one. And I said, maybe it's the wrong car. Maybe my car's in the back. So salesman greets me. He said, hey, how's it going? You know, I said, this is not the car, right? Right? And he's like, yes. I said, doesn't have it. Doesn't have the red brakes, doesn't have, I already know, like, you know, specs on it, it's not the right one. They said, well, why don't you come on? I said, nope, I'm not coming in. I'm not even gonna bring my son out of the car. He was asleep. I'm not waking him up. to come in here and play games. It's either the car is the way it was. If it's not, I'm not buying it unless you have something else. So the manager comes out, tries to, work a deal with me. Like, what if we can get you one? I said, if you can find another one in the next few minutes, let's go for it. But I'm not gonna sit here and waste time. So I'm gonna leave. And I hate to be a jerk. I'm not like that. But I also don't like have my time wasted either. Especially when, you do I have other responsibilities and I'm trying to, kind of bridge a gap like, hey, well, if I'm gonna take a little bit of time away from him, my son, and drive him an hour to see, to buy a car and then realize the car's there. I'm not gonna drive another 2 hours back to go to Sacramento and look at another car. That's just a waste. That's too much, in the car for him. So I wasn't gonna do that for him. And it wasn't fair. I was upset. So they were like, what if we paint the brake calipers? I said, that's not it. It's not about the color. It's about the options. When it comes with the options, that's sort of a given. If it was a color, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna let that be a deal breaker for me. But anyway, I was like, what, we're done. I'm leaving, and did the drive back home, and it was upsetting. So anyway, I got more coming. Got more. I'll show you my next thing I got. It's coming up soon. Got more content coming on the Type R. As you can see, if you haven't seen the video that did by the Civic Type R, here we go. Did the review mirror install, the dash camera install, hardwired radar detector, all that stuff. So it's coming soon. And then M3 content. M3 is actually here, but I need to do more things with the M3. It needs rotors, needs brakes, tires, the normal stuff. It was my daily driver after I sold a Tesla, and I was driving the M3 for about, I don't know, a month and a half of just commuting to and from work, and ended up cording my left front tire, partially from, I'll say 90% of it came from the track day, and then a part, 10% came from my aggressive driving. So I had to get the tires, need tires for fix on it. But anyway, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.